All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are back. And today we're doing a little bit of like a part 2 to a little something here. Our good old homeboy, our good old the master himself, the sperm of Vincent Van Gogh himself has decided to make some banger pieces. We are talking about the GOAT, Telepurte, the second coming of Christ, dare I call him, for his art pieces changed the world. As he comes with this amazing art piece that he wished to show all of his loving and supporting fans with their dick in their hands. And this is what he had to say. The tweet is called Build or Destroy. Ooh, we're starting off really good. And he shows us a picture of a woman. You know, I might need to have Amy censor a little bit here. But he essentially says, I don't draw for likes. I draw because it could help someone who needs it. Art is a medium for words. Words have power. I'm 14 and this is deep having ass. I can't even do this with my dick in my hand. I'm disappointed, Telepurte. What the fuck? I thought you learned from last time. But it seems our good old buddy here, Telepurte, still thinks he is the living sperm of Vincent Van Gogh. And thinks he can come out here and just spit some bangers at us, you know? He thinks he's really changing lives with the panty shot here and the feet. You know, as I think about it, you know what? Maybe he is. Maybe he's revolutionary and I'm just not understanding this. Why don't I look at some of the quote retweets and see what everybody else has to say about the revolutionary, the master artist himself, Telepurte. Remote Freak replies with an image of Lord Farquaad. Look! The porn artist is having Gooner's Remorse again. Gary the fuck up replies with, art is a medium for words. What does my art say to you? And I'm gonna be real with you guys, I can't show, but this is just ass. This is just ass. This is just nothing but ass. Let's see what we got here. We got Marceline's ass. We got Anka's ass from Animal Crossing. I don't know whose ass that is. And then there's Peridot's ass from Steven Universe. I can't the fuck. Tal Anarch basically replies with, I've seen what no pussy does to a motherfucker, and it turns out some pussy is worse. General Dude replies with a video that keeps it quite simple and to the point.
Take it easy, it's just a drawing.
This user replies with, nigga, you pulling this shit again? Who are being helped by these drawings? Niggas with stage 4 gonorrhea? And he just shows more of Telepurte's porn art. My goat Landon replies with, the funniest part of this post is that it literally takes one swipe on his timeline to find softcore porn and fetish art as Patreon advertisement. Lol. You can't take a moral high ground and act like you make art to help people when your entire cash cow is sexualizing women.
Correct!
This user replies with, he draws because it could help someone who needs it. Yeah, help someone who needs help jacking off. Saber X Handler V replies with, here goes Telepurte whining again about his art while he's known for drawing softcore porn art. Bay Shitposter replies with, nigga, you draw porn. Big Pluka replies with, bro, this guy's still having Gooner's Remorse in the big 2025? Pancakes replies with, this video is the only good thing you contributed, dude. I'm not playing the rest of that shit. This user replies with, I'm a porn artist and here's my anti-goon take. Lel replies with, shut the fuck up, hypocrite. Godefroy the Grafted replies with, Telepurte asked how the 500 lewd animation of a woman helps someone. Fly God replies with, the porn artist when they are labeled as a porn artist. Rose the Witch replies with, you draw softcore porn and market it towards minors. Joe replies with, Telepurte when you tell them to stop drawing softcore porn on YouTube to kids. Cunning Linguist replies with an image that says, gay! Marco Art replies with, Telepurte got 1 million followers drawing porn and started seeing himself as God in the sky, saving innocent lives. 6 Judgment 9 replies with, my man forgot he built his name on softcore porn animations and horny art. Don't get me wrong, you have all the right in the world to switch and do whatever you want, but you can't just ditch what made your name known and expect everyone to forget about it. Flowering Knight replies with, the iDubbbz of porn. Chaotic Cooper replies with, just say you like drawing titties and we'll understand. The fact that you made this completely nonsensical cop-out and said, I draw because it could help somebody who needs it is just delusional. Like, yeah, thank you. I totally needed this on my timeline. You helped me so much. This user replies with, I draw and write just because I like big, buff, busty women, and I want to tell a cool story that'll entertain people for a minute or two. I have no delusions that my work will change someone's life or change the world. This user replies with, one thing you'll notice with porn artists is that either those who are shameless goodness, who accept what they are, versus those who are getting older and realizing they don't have any real achievements in life and end up having full-blown mental breakdowns. Takes replies with, why do you have to be such a pretentious loser? Why can't you just draw W fabs? Why are you like this? Okay, this is my favorite one. Classy Arts replies with, the Gooner that forgets his true nature will forever be in conflict with an enemy of its own creation. The Gooner that embraces his true nature will have embraced enlightenment. Digital Hell replies with, guys, he's helping us with the power of gooning! Love the work, but get the fuck off your high horse and come back to reality. No one comes to your page to be lectured or preached at. Incelcore replies with, this is corny as hell. When you devote your life to drawing softcore porn, of course people aren't going to take you seriously. There's nothing heroic about drawing lewd animations. Sure, there are slots of talent, but you can't handle that as a professional portfolio to any company. Drewin replies with, it'd be more dignified to just admit you're a horn dog that likes posting women, rather than this whole patonymy. Like, stop being so hypocritical and own up to what it is you do, dude, LMAO. This person replies with, this dude has gone from shaming people for liking any kind of sexual imagery while confusing drawings with real women to think he's saving lives, all while drawing softcore porn. Never stopped. Making a real good case for why some people should be bullied. Mahi replies with, I draw because it could help with someone who needs it. Who? Someone who needs to get their nut off or something? This nigga's a softcore porn artist, talking like his art is some moral virtue. You know, after receiving all of this hate, Telepurte decided to respond with something else, making another tweet and making some more art, basically saying, don't give the time of day. Well, oh boy, little Telepurte, you know, by drawing this art, you basically are showing that this thing is affecting you and you are technically giving it the time of day. But hey, what do I know? What do I know? You know what? Let's see what some of the other people think about this. Horror Show replies with, stop being so fucking insecure about your craft and go back to being interesting again. You're only getting hate because you see yourself as a philosopher and instead come off as huffing your own farts. You used to be interesting and actually good. What the fuck happened, man? They also attached to this a little bit of an image. Apparently Telepurte has not been responding to all the harassment well, even though he's been posting things of don't give them the time of day, but it turns out he is giving them the time of day and he's not handling it pretty well. So we'll give that a read as well. So it seems here the Telepurte has responded by saying, I'm tired. I'm tired of the harassment. I'm tired of being myself and getting backlash. I'm tired of being invalidated and minimalized. I'm tired of being reduced to nothing and ridiculed as nothing. I'm tired of the hate getting to my fiance who did nothing to deserve any of this. I'm tired of it all. I want to keep creating NSFW because I enjoy the process of creating it. I take pride in my craft. I take pride in illustrating the beauty of the body, and I enjoy learning the complex intricals required to do a good job with it. I'm always learning, but I'm tired of being the subject matter of something that writes me off. I am who I am. That can't be taken away from me. I'm a man who has valid thoughts and opinions which coexist with being a sexual human being. They are not mutually exclusive. I'm a man who loves philosophy. I'm a man who strives to be good. I'm a man who wants to help. I'm a man who wants to inspire. I'm a man who wants to lead by example. I'm a man who wants to grow. I'm a man who wants to be himself. This is a place where you can see what I enjoy making and where you can support me for being me. And there you guys have it. That is essentially a Telepurte saga. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. How are you guys feeling about Telepurte after all this? Would you still like him? Would you still watch him? Would you still look at his Patreon, give him money? Or do you feel like Telepurte has essentially become something that you just don't like anymore? You guys can tell me that all and more in the comment section below. And that's basically it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys for whatever I decide to make next. Peace. And if you guys are wondering, don't worry, I will have something better in the future for a character model at some point. I just need to get better at drawing. Yeah, other than that, take care. Peace.